Hey y'all, welcome back to MK3 Firearms. Today we're checking out Springfield Armory 1911 A1 loaded. Quite a mouthful, but that's what this is. This is a late model pistol, straight from the box. So if you're going to buy a new A1, this is pretty much what you're going to get. Not looking exactly like this, of course, but you know, minus the crappy parkerized finish and all. As far as the Cerakote goes, we got slide and frame done in FDE. All the controls, or most of them anyways, graphite black, and then a couple of bead blasted accents for the barrel, the bushing, and the trigger. But this thing turned out really, really slick. As far as aftermarket, I believe it's just the grips. This looks kind of like a Scorpion clone, if you will, by SIG, and that's kind of the idea. But this thing just turned out about as fresh as can be, as they say. Model 1911 A1. Up front, we got the crown. So the bushing, we have an 11 degree into the 45, and that's all been satin finished, bead blasted. But actually, the barrel is completely fully polished underneath. So as far as the workings or inner workings of the gun, it's slick. And these new offerings, as far as the A1s go, if you're going to buy, straight from Springfield or your local dealer, I mean, their slide to frame fitment in these loadeds is just crazy. I mean, I even had to, polish up the rails on this guy just to get it back together. I mean, Springfield's really doing a good job on these new guns. I'm pretty impressed. Very, very tight. Let's go ahead and check out the barrel. So once we rack back the slide here, you'll see the satin finish up front, but the barrel, sorry, tight fitment still, breaking this guy in, is completely polished, and that goes into the satin finish of the bush, and you can see the difference between the two. So for the action, it's just super, super slick. The crown polished, the internals, I mean, you can see the barrel's already marking up the back of the slide where it comes in contact in full lockup. Pretty cool. These guns are super tight fitting, like I said. And then of course, the barrel shroud right there. All nice and satin finished, just like the front. And that bi-bevel crown, I should trademark that. I know someone's going to start doing the same thing, but whatever. Imitation is the best form of flattery, right? That thing is just slick. And of course, we blocked and chamfered the slide release lever right there. But it's another way to go. You don't always have to go graphite black controls, barrel, and everything. This has 3 tones, this gun, or maybe even 4 if you count the grips. But the controls are mostly black, but the trigger, the barrel, and of course the crown of the barrel with the bushing are all that satin finish, and everything else is black, and it just really sets off the gun. It adds a little more interest than just your classic 2 colors or bitone. I guess you call this a tritone or a quadtone, I don't know. Whatever you all want to name it. Trigger job, very light take up. That's your wall, and crisp break. I'll show you the reset. There's your reset, and there's your break. Simple, effective, definitely more of a battle trigger, but much more responsive than your mil-spec style. Anyways, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. She's definitely a looker. And a shooter at that, I'm sure will be. But yeah, if you're into Springfield Armory 1911s, there goes my compressor. Never fails. I can't get through a video usually without something going on around here. A doorbell ding or the compressor, but hey, it's a gun shop, right? But yeah, y'all, if you're in the market for a 1911, definitely check out the new Springfield offerings, because these things come from the factory super tight. Maybe not the greatest finish, being parkerized and whatnot, but I'm really impressed with the new offerings. But questions, comments, concerns, leave them, and I'll answer accordingly. Until next time.